Hey, welcome back. Riggs here. How you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm in 1.16.3 here, and I've got a great seed for you. I wanted to find a seed that had all the new Nether stuff, the new forests, and also this Bastion is right close to spawn, and I found a second Bastion not too far away, and then two Nether Fortresses, one of which is over a big lava lake. So it's a great seed and has a really good overworld also, because you don't want to live in the Nether. It's dark and full of terrors. So here is the overworld spawn, which kind of has all the resources you're going to need. You're at the border of a jungle and a mega taiga with all the good stuff there, and sheep and cows and chickens and pigs, and there's a village nearby too. But I also wanted to show you something that is lurking just beneath the surface. If I slip into spectator mode here, there's a zombie spawner right there, and then there is a skeleton spawner right over here. So two great spawners to know the locations of, and I'll put those on the screen as well. So if you're just here for the seed, see, you're gonna miss out on things like that. So I wanted to show you the rest of the spawn area, which is great. Always nice to have a village nearby, although maybe stay away the first night. Don't want to have zombie issues. But then check out what else is at spawn. This mansion can be very, very far away, 15,000, maybe 40,000 blocks away. I've found them. So that's kind of fun. Well, I should say, if you're prepared for them, they can be fun. If you're not prepared for them and you go in too early, they can be not fun, trust me. But there's also this jungle temple, which at this point is kind of underwhelming. I feel like they really need to update these in some way. And I had a thought that maybe they could always be in a slime chunk, because currently there's no real way of finding slime chunks without kind of using an outside program, and that's not fun. I am pro fun. So lots of great resources right here at spawn, including dark oak, birch, spruce, and jungle wood. The only wood type we don't have right here at spawn is acacia, or achacha wood. Am I saying that right? But it also has one of these ruined portals, which I have been lighting up and kind of hoping that they would connect to something interesting. And in most cases, they don't, which I think is kind of a missed opportunity. In this case, that actually does lead to a nice spot, which I'll show you in a second, but I wanted to take a closer look at the maps. So here are 4 fully zoomed out maps, which will take about 2,000 blocks in any direction, but you can see we spawn right here on the edge of a huge jungle and a big mega taiga. And I can show you these maps up close, starting in the upper northeast corner going clockwise. You can see in the North Ocean is a ocean monument. Actually, there's 2 up there. And the purple banners are witch huts, but you can see down the southeast another big mega taiga and a couple of villages. Down in the southwest, there is a desert temple. And on the straight west is a pillager outpost marked by the red banner. And then in the upper northwest corner, we have 2 witch huts kind of right next to each other, and a second ocean monument that I pointed out. Then that's the Nether. Yes, I mapped the Nether, and I'll show that to you in a second. And honestly, the Nether is the reason I chose this seed. I had looked through dozens, actually hundreds of seeds, but the Nether is kind of exceptional having all those things close by. But yeah, let me give you the seed in a second. I'll read it out to you. I should mention the seed is Java only, and I did this world in 1.16.3. So if you're playing on Bedrock, the seed will not work, or in later versions, you might have to go back to 16.3. But the seed is -769 868 392 834 8007. And hey, where are you guys going? You guys are going to miss out. If you're here just for the seed, there's lots of things I'm going to show you that are not on the map and you won't get from amidst. So stick around. Speaking of amidst, let's take a quick look. I want to give you a quick look at Amidst, which is a great third-party program to take a look at seeds. It's kind of the first step I take when I'm looking at seeds. But you can see down here is spawn, and if you head to the north, there's a huge ice mountain continent up here, worth checking out. And then to get to the mesa is going to be a long trek to the northeast. But I think if you head through the ocean, you'll go through a little iceberg, frozen ocean, and then there's a big desert continent as well. So but yeah, mesa is not too close, but up to the northeast is where you'll find it. So here's the first location I wanted to show you is a witch hut fairly close to spawn. You can see there on the map, just a little bit up to the northeast of spawn, and we can take a quick ride. I can show you why we're actually out here. It's a great building location I wanted to show you, and this map actually has a lot of huge mountains, so let's try to remember it for the mountain update, which is due, sometime soon, theoretically. But there is a specific spot I was looking for right over here. Yeah, and I can do this in Create. I wanted to show you how easy this will be for you to get to. Ooh, crash. But if you come down here and then, yeah, right here, there is a mine shaft with a spawner. It's a skeleton spawner, I think. I can, there we go, fly now. But it has a notch apple, which is really rare. And then horse armor, yay. Yeah, maybe not so exciting. But let me get into spectator mode. And because there is also, just right through the wall here, a spider spawner, one of these cave spider spawners. And then there's another cave spider spawner here, and then a third one right over here. So I'll have the coordinates for you, of course, but I'm never sure if having cave spawners like that, cave spider spawners, is good news or bad news, but skelly spawner for sure is good news. All right, so here is the next spot I wanted to show you, which is through a big mega taiga, and then you find a cozy little taiga village up here. But then I wanted to show you this flower forest, which is over here, and it has one of these ruined portals, and I thought we could light it up together and sort of see where it might lead. Maybe it'll lead somewhere interesting. I always, as I was saying, I feel like it would be really nice if this was something you could look for to find a nether fortress, because right now there's not really easy ways of finding bastions or nether fortresses. You just sort of have to wander around, but it'd be nice if you could search in the overworld for something and then see where it ends up, and then we're just kind of in the middle of random nether. Oh, actually, here's a bastion. Well, interesting. I'll mark the location for this, because this is kind of easy to find. Nice, another bastion. So that's kind of a nice find, easy to find bastion through that ruined portal. Always good to know about. And yeah, in this beautiful little flower forest. And the lead salesman has visited me. But yeah, I'm reading The Hobbit with my daughters, and flower forest, I think that's where hobbits would probably set up their little hobbit holes. And I was checking out this hobbit hole, but it has a zombie spawner in it, which is useful for us, but probably not so good for hobbits. But yeah, almost a surface level spawner, which is great. And ooh, honey. I wanted to show you one last thing while we're up in this neighborhood. Yeah, another impressive mountain range with this sort of landmark mountain. Sort of looks like the Matterhorn, but also lurking beneath it is a important landmark, which I'll show you. And there's also a gravel mountain up to the northeast. There's a zombie spawner, bonus spawner, and then the end portal. Yeah, so always good to know about, and easy to recognize mountain. So yeah, you just dig under that mountain and you'll find the end stronghold. So there you go. So here we are back at the perfect spawn. Once again, you have like all of the farm animals and bamboo, which is just such a great resource, and then spruce for easy wood. But yeah, let's head into the nether, and don't head in here too early. You are not prepared. So once you're feeling ready, I guess these villagers were feeling ready. Yeah, these guys thought they were ready, but they've you got yourself a situation there. But I want to show you the maps. Yeah, I did map the nether, which you can do. It won't show you any of the biomes or the landmarks, but it will show you any banners you place, and then it will show you your location on the map, which is kind of handy. But to find the closest bastion, you're going to head northeast, just across this little expanse here is this closest bastion. It turns out that's the same bastion. The other side of it is what we stumbled upon when we lit that other ruined portal. But yeah, still close enough to spawn, which is great. And then to find the nearest nether fortress, you're going to head straight south, just across this little expanse. I left the little breadcrumbs of the nether bricks there. But I think if you dig through that netherrack there, you'll come across this nether fortress, which is close to spawn. And it happens to be, at least part of it happens to be in the Soul Sand Valley, which has limited spawns. Only gas and I think blazes, no, skeletons will spawn. So it will increase the amount of wither skeletons you get. Sort of a complicated thing, but yeah, it's the closest, closest nether fortress to spawn. I wanted to show you one more location, part of this big nether fortress just to the south of spawn, and it's one of these big sprawling kind of tunneling nether fortresses, so not maybe the greatest for wither farming, but there's another one I'll show you fairly close by, which I think is over a lava lake, much better. But did want to show you a specific location for a blaze spawner, because that's obviously useful. So here is that second nether fortress, which is just about straight west, a little bit north of spawn, not too far, about 300 blocks. But yeah, this is a beauty. And there's another, blaze spawner there. And yeah, check this out. This is where you want to be, right, for wither farming. and over a big, huge nether lake, or the lava lake, words and stuff. But yeah, definitely much better spot to reduce the number of spawns that you don't want so that you get the spawns that you do want. But yeah, this is great. So here is a second bastion, not too far off to the northwest of spawn, and I wanted to show you one thing. They added this gilded blackstone underneath some of the chests, and the reason they did that is because if you find one without that, you can add a hopper, and then just check out the hopper, and it'll drain the loot out of the chest without making these guys angry at you. So early game, before you have an elytra, this might be a good way of getting around. If you bring a saddle and a warped fungus on a stick, or at least a fishing rod, you can get the warped fungus when you're here. But yeah, you can ride these guys around pretty reliably, and they're pretty stable. I thought I might kind of, I'm in survival mode, and like sneak in here wearing a gold helmet so they won't get too mad at me. But yeah, the piglins are not lava proof, so it might be a good way of getting in and getting out before you get got. So let's take a closer look at these nether maps, and these are just zoomed out one time, so that's only about 300 blocks in any direction. You'll find all this stuff. So spawning right here in the middle, we visited that first bastion to the northeast. You can see it there in the distance, and then went straight south to the closest nether fortress. Straight west was the second nether fortress, and then up here to the northwest was that second bastion. And you'll find crimson forest kind of all around, and a warped forest to the east, and then a huge basalt delta and a warped forest area. Definitely worth checking out. So yeah, all of that just within 300 blocks of spawn. Pretty great. So one last bonus overworld location down here to the southwest, right in between the desert temple and a desert village, you'll find a zombie spawner. So one last bonus spawner for you. So lots of good stuff to show you in this seed, and I could go on and on. Sometimes I do. Hey, buddy. But yeah, it's an exceptionally rare thing to have so many of these nether structures so close to spawn, and obviously having that mansion right there at spawn is very rare as well. So probably a good seed for future versions as well, because the structure location doesn't tend to change, although spawner location sometimes does. So that's worth mentioning. So yeah, just one last time, that's Java only 116.3, and you should find all those spawners right where I showed you. So hope you have enjoyed, and I wanted to say a quick hello and thank you guys. I'm about to hit 4,000 subscribers, and I'm honored and a little confused, to be honest. No, I really do appreciate it, and I know this summer has been busy for me. I've been focusing on family and health, and not so much Minecraft YouTube. I've actually been playing quite a bit of Minecraft with my daughters, and it's been really fun, but I know it's been a while since I've been able to get a video out to you guys, but I do appreciate it, and I also appreciate you guys making it to the end of the video. Hey, I was thinking, I spent hours and hours making these maps, and would you be interested in playing on this world? If I were to figure out a way of creating a map download, would you want to start on this world? It occurs to me as I'm holding a netherite block, I should probably switch those out for something a little less overpowered. But yeah, let me know. And if there's enough interest, I'd be willing to try to figure that out for you guys, because I really do appreciate all the new subscribers. And yeah, stay tuned. There will be more. And so I appreciate it one more time. And hope you guys are great. Until next time, it's been Riggs, and I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.